stage once again. The governor-elect and his spouse and all of the leaders of our party. Well, history placed it on me to be the state agent at the collation center for this successful gubernatorial election in favor of our party. Let me go back a little into history. In 2014, Dr. Fayemi appointed me as the state agent. I said, Honorable, we are going to represent us there. But the result did not favor us. I was afraid to go to the center. But what happened to me in 2014 happened to PDP yesterday. They did not even have a representation there. But we are adequately represented. And to God be the glory. We came out well. So I have the honor to present the chairman of our National Campaign Council the result sheet and the declaration sheet that pronounced our own governor-elect, Mr. Fayemi, as the next governor of Ekiti State. It is a big congratulations to our party that the continuity we have been preaching it for the first time is coming into fruition. And in my words when I was addressing the press after the exercise, that because the incumbent governor has done a very good job, we have a basis to say, let somebody within, from our party, who understands the terrain, who has been the corridors of power for over 11 years, continue the good work. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank God for the good work you have done. We don't have that kind of a solid foundation to stand upon and start convincing people. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby present the results.
That's with chairman election, and then you will present it to chairman of council.
Thank you very much. So I have the pleasure of the council declarations.
It's my singular honor and privilege to present also the results and the declaration to our leader, the chairman of the campaign council, and also the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum. My pleasure, sir.
Your Excellency, our host, our brother, John Kayode Fayemi, and Governor of Ekiti State, Chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, the chief celebrant, Your Excellency, Mr. Calculator. I'm surprised how he handed it over to me without examining. Then I remembered he has it off. Governor of Jigawa State, my brother, Alhaji Badaru Abubakar. Your Excellency, the Governor-elect. Fayemi, Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Fayemi, the woman leader of our party, the Secretary of the National Campaign Council, our other distinguished stakeholders that are here, members of the media, good morning. And let me on behalf of the National Campaign Council, on behalf of the Progressive Governors Forum, congratulate our chief celebrant, our brother, John Fayemi, for witnessing a day like this. On the 14th of this month, we were at Ado Ekiti, about 14 governors that came to participate in the campaign. The chairman of our party, Senator Abdullahi Adam, who led members of the National Working Committee, the President, Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, who was ably represented by our presidential flag bearer for the 2023 general election, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And indeed, host of party faithfuls from within and outside Ekiti State. And I'm sure all those who watched or those who participated in that massive rally became confident that what our brother Governor John Fayemi has done in the last 4 years has paid off, because he was able to mobilize the party to victory, as was witnessed yesterday. It couldn't have been possible without God's blessing. So our first gratitude as a party, as a body of colleagues, as a National Campaign Council, is to God for giving us and for yet again humbling us to remember that victory is His. And as we are humbled 4 years ago, when John Fayemi, on a day like this, was declared governor-elect then for his second term, but only then with 459 votes, beating his nearest rival of the PDP, who had slightly over 178,000, a difference of about 20,000. Today, because of the hard work of our governor, our brother John Fayemi, the gap between the results scored by our brother, the governor-elect from Noye, and his nearest rival is over 100,000. Not only that, 4 years ago, our opposition, the opposition party, scored the majority of the votes in 4 local governments. But yet again, today, in this result that was graciously handed over to me by the chairman of the election committee, Governor Abubakar, that has been narrowed to only 1 local government that was won by APC in 2018. Today, 15 out of the 16 local governments of the state, PDP, APC had the majority of the votes. This couldn't have been possible without the good people of Ekiti appreciating the effort and the hard work of Governor John Fayemi and his team, of which our governor-elect is a prominent member. So we thank again the people of Ekiti State for recognizing the contribution of the APC-led administration in the state and so rewarding us with the result yesterday. We equally thank the leadership of our political party, led by Senator Abdullahi Adam, for coming, the secretary to the party, Iola Obishore, the national woman leader, Dr. Betty Edu, the youth leader, and other leaders, not only who accompanied members of the National Working Committee, who accompanied the national chairman, were here throughout the campaign. And in fact, here today we are here with the national woman leader. A number of our colleagues, like I said, came on the 14th, and they have been on the phone with us all through the night. The governor of Katsina just left, the governor of Ondo State left yesterday, all to show support to our brother and our candidate and the people of Ekiti State. Equally, in this campaign, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in a dual capacity, both as our presidential flag bearer and as a representative of his brother, Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari. That is quite significant, because when our party said it is a party for all Nigerians, when our party said it is a party in which all Nigerians can aspire to be everything in the party, when President Muhammadu Buhari assured all of us that his legacy is to leave a party that will give every Nigerian opportunity, when, even though in our party recognize that equity and fair play is not written only, but more importantly, it is acted upon. And that our party produced a flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who geographically is from the southern region, by God's grace to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. That's not the only consideration. He's a man of capacity, he's a leader of our party, and that is why enthusiastically delegates from across Nigeria elect him to be our presidential flag bearer. And his coming to participate in the campaign was quite significant, and his contribution are quite evident in the success we achieved. We thank him a lot. President Muhammadu Buhari, like I said, have, even though not surprisingly, because one of his favorite governors, favorite former ministers is Governor John Kayode Fayemi. He have always supported him. He have always believed in his capacity. And in the transformation that is witnessed in Ekiti State, he gave him the maximum support. But today is not about all of this. It's about a seasoned public servant, a gentle soul. I'm not suggesting others are not gentle. Ekiti has seen both sides, gentle and the other side. So yet again, another gentle soul to step into the shoe of Governor John Kayode Fayemi. We are also joined here by a former governor of the state, another gentle soul, Minister Adebayo, Minister of Trade and Investment. So, your character showed up in the campaign, character was rewarded by somebody who told the world about your capacity, who demonstrably said, not because there are not others who are competent, but he stands by you because he's sure you will carry the mantle forward. So that today you are the governor-elect speaks volumes of your character, especially as introduced that maybe this is one of the most significant transitions in the country, because baton of power have not passed from one to the other in Ekiti State. So we congratulate you. We congratulate Her Excellency, your wife, for support, especially coming through a very, very stressful period of the campaign. On behalf of all of us in the campaign council, all of us in the sub-committees, of all of us in the body of governors, we congratulate you, as indeed we congratulate the people of Ekiti State. I've spoken for long because I have to convey the message of not only our colleagues, but also the campaign council. And I know that maybe this is the last opportunity I have to speak on behalf of the campaign council. And so we congratulate you, and please be cognizant of what I said on the 14th of June when we had the rally in front of all my colleagues. I said, as in 2018, your election today is a window to 2023. And the results show our party in the ascendancy, and it shows others in descendancy. We pray that God gives you the wisdom to continue to promote our party, to ensure that it is a party for all Nigerians. It is a party that will continue to unite and promote harmony and equity and justice, and to ensure that together we build this country. Thank you, Your Excellency. My brother, thank you. I'm now honored, I may be boring you that for that long, to present the results to the chief celebrant, your Governor John Kayode Fayemi. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Your Excellency, the Chairman of the National Campaign Council for the Ekiti State Governorship election, and our Chairman in the Progressive Governors Forum, the only Atiku we can trust. Governor Atiku Abubakar Bagudu. Your Excellency, the Chairman of the Election Management Committee of the National Campaign Council, who is very familiar with this terrain. He was the one who conducted the primaries that produced the governor-elect in our party a few months ago. And he did such an excellent job of it that all party members, party faithfuls, were very, very pleased with the outcome of that primary. His Excellency Alhaji Badru Abubakar, MNI, MON, the calculator of the Nigerian Governors Forum. His Excellency, our leader, the first elected Governor of Ekiti State and Honorable Minister for Industry, Trade and Investment, the progenitor himself of this lineage that has produced the Governor-elect, Otuba Adeni Adebayo. Your Excellency, the spouse of our Governor-elect, Dr. our national woman leader, the secretary of the campaign council, all the distinguished leaders present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the media. Success is exciting. And just as the chairman of the National Campaign Council has done, I think gratitude goes first to Almighty God for making this day possible. Even when you've done all the work and you've done all the calculation and you've made all the plans and you're reasonably confident that what you've done will produce the right result. And now is a long time in politics and things could just go awry even at the last minute. But in this case, we planned, we worked hard, we pulled all the strings, our party supported us wholeheartedly, both at the national and the state level. The national leader, our president, was always keen to know how we're progressing. The national chairman and the national working committee, not to mention the National Campaign Council and the ordinary party members who were very, very interested in what happens in Ekiti because they know Ekiti is the precursor for the main election in February 2023 and the precursor for our victory by God's grace in Osun State barely a month away. And as such, everybody was interested. And there were all manner of pundits, both in the media and in the academic world, who were giving all manner of analysis of what would transpire in Ekiti. Analysis about the third force, analysis about the return of the BDP, and of course some very clearly stating that we will carry the day. We were able to do that also. To the chairman of the Election Management Committee, to the chairman of the National Campaign Council, who also doubles as the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, to me as the incumbent governor in the state, who, for want of a better word, presided over this work over the past few months, and then to the candidate. But before I do that, I think it would be remiss on my part if I didn't give heartfelt commendation to both the Independent National Electoral Commission for really improving on their track record. What happened in Ekiti yesterday is almost a miracle. This is what we see in other mature democracies. There were many people who asked me yesterday, you mean an election is going on in this state and we can't even see any sign? Because it was peaceful, everywhere was calm, there was no incident of violence, everything just went on seamlessly. And I monitored across the state, it was almost a near perfect situation. And I must add to that gratitude to the security agencies who really pulled together, the military, the police, the state security service, other ancillary